right, y'all. Welcome to the Paulo Media News Podcast. Today we're going to be talking about how movies, TV shows, and things like social media can influence your life, like how you view it, some of the choices you make, and stuff like that. I'm Chris, and I'm here with.
Jayzana. Jayla.
And quick disclaimer: everything we're talking about is our own opinions. Nothing we say comes from any administrator or nothing from Paulo. It is from my heart. But you came up with a topic. So how do you think movies and TV shows and social media influence your life in like multiple ways?
Okay, let me break this down for you. Okay? So listen to this. You know when I'm trying to figure out. You know when you watch a show. Say you watch a show, a movie. It's like about high school, and you see all the cliques.
Yeah.
If you come into school, that's real.
Mhm.
The cliques are real, but it's not like, oh, the movies are getting that from us. The movies came up with it, and we just took it and ran with it. So we made the cliques ourselves, but we think it's coming from TV, but it's not. Wait, yeah, I
Okay.
think I know what I'm saying.
You got to explain that because I didn't get it.
Okay, okay, you ever seen a movie and it talks about high school, and
Yep.
they have the cliques?
Yep.
When you go into school in real life, the cliques are real. You go there. You can see the basketball players.
So all the athletes
the
hang out together.
groups, all that.
Mhm.
That's in real life because we're seeing that in the movies and we're mimicking it. You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like we're doing it because of the movies, or you feel the movies are doing it because of us?
I feel like we're doing it because of the movies.
Okay.
Okay. On the streets, most dudes who play ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do they hang out together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So that has nothing to do with the movies, right? If you have people who introduce crump, I know in Springfield I had them cats that crump dancing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I see all the crumpets hanging out together. You know what I'm saying? So I think people naturally gravitate towards each other. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
No, you're
Or do you
right.
think people naturally gravitate towards each other because of what they see on TV?
No.
they
That's
naturally-
not what I'm saying. I'm not
Okay,
saying that.
that's why I need a clarification on.
No. You lost me. I'm so confused.
So athletes go to athletes because they're all athletes. So
Yeah,
it's
no,
like they find
but
something
see,
they relate.
But that was just an example. I'm
Okay.
just saying that we mimic what we see on TV.
Okay.
Like, for example, I was watching a show. This show, this girl, she's dead, but her best friend, he can see her. And
I see. Sorry,
you seen that show?
He
I seen parts
fangirling.
of it. Yeah.
Okay, see? Right, he can see her. And they're really big. Before she died, they were really big on scary movies. They seen a scary movie each week. They were really big on scary movies. So they knew not to go to the head people and tell them like, "Oh, I can see her. I know she's dead." Because of the movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it heavily influences our lives.
Okay.
It absolutely does. Okay. Is that good or bad?
It's
I
good
f-
and bad.
Yeah. It's like a gray area.
Okay, so she was explaining this to me yesterday and about the fairy tale moments in movies.
Yeah.
Do you think those things can actually happen in real life?
Yes, I do.
Um
Not like Cinderella, but it could happen. Oh, you're laughing.
No, I'm smiling. All right. So you're asking, can people live happily ever after?
Or like the moments where they say they were high school sweethearts and then they bump into each other years later and they just instantly click again. Like, do you think stuff like that can happen?
Yeah. It's happened before. I've seen it happen.
Like running in the rain.
Oh,
showing
no,
up
no.
at the house.
Yo,
like,
lucky?
yeah.
No, but
I'm
like,
how can you see you're still in high school?
no, I'm talking about like my parents and stuff, like
Okay,
relatives. Like
okay,
they tell
okay.
me stories like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
Like, I ain't
The
honestly,
reincarnation
that
of
sounds
Chris.
fun. Dancing in the rain. Singing.
No, okay. So a guy shows up to your house in
Yeah.
the rain confessing his love.
Oh yeah. I'm doing that. Whip backup dancers.
So you believe that can happen?
Yes, I'll make it happen too.
Okay. I don't think.
Why?
You ever do it, Daryl? You ever done that before?
Do what?
You ever gone to a girl's house while it's raining?
No.
And you're like, no. Why not?
Why'd you say no so fast?
Because it's just
What's the craziest thing you ever done with like
For a woman.
for love?
Mm.
Come on, you got kids. You had to fall in love at least once.
I don't think I've ever done anything crazy. I'm conservative with it.
Oh.
You give me
The
the squinty eye.
nonchalant.
I see the auntie look over there. Don't even try. Just give me, now boy, don't you lie. Let me give me the squinty eye look. I know what that means.
Yes.
No, I've just never. I mean, I'm like this. I love watching the romance comedies where they do crazy stuff like that.
Mhm.
But I'm like, I think that's the closest it'll come is watching it in the movies on TV. I can't see
Mhm.
myself out there with a microphone and spitting poetry to somebody in the window. Nah.
See, I feel like if I do it, it's not like out of love. It's out of joke. Like me and the homies.
But why can't it be out of love though?
Huh? No, it could be, but it's like,
He said,
well,
huh?
technically, it's gonna be out of love anyways, because it's.
Is it a
but-
joke?
Well,
so
you
you
just
gotta
said
do
it's
it
not
out
a
of love, but you
joke.
gotta hide
Oh
behind a
my.
joke.
But it's not like I'm gonna be out here crying my eyes out. Like it's more like a little jokey joke situation for all of us.
But
You know?
he or she is worth it. Why not?
Oh, absolutely.
With the whole tears, the whole nine.
Oh yeah.
You're confusing me.
Ah,
Are you doing
Ah.
it for joke or are you doing it for love?
Huh.
That's what he was trying to explain. See,
See?
I think he would make it seem like a joke,
Mm.
but it would actually be real. You ever see people that hide
Yeah.
their truth behind a joke?
Mhm.
Comedians do it every day.
Mm.
That's what he was saying. Would you guys do that? What would you do?
They the ones in
Go
the
ahead,
window.
Auntie. Would you do it?
No, I would not.
Y'all the ones in the
Lies.
window. Come on.
How
man.
about you?
Like confess my love for someone?
Yeah, not right now.
No,
Y'all
I
too
would
young.
not.
Whoa,
Never
whoa, whoa!
in
We're
my
16.
life.
We not
Yeah,
confessing.
not right now.
Well, like
I will let somebody confess their love to me. I wouldn't confess it to
you mean
them.
like be outside with a boombox?
No, just
no,
No,
Low-key, a
no.
boombox
Just,
go
just
crazy.
confess my
the
love.
scenario that you described.
Oh,
When you see those
In the
moments
rain.
on TV, whether it's in the rain or whatever, can you see yourself doing that?
Yes, you would. Yes, you could. You definitely could see
So
yourself.
y'all
doing
had the
that.
delusional talks on a daily, huh?
you definitely could see yourself. doing that.
I
I don't think it's
Yeah.
I'm a
like
lover girl.
I'm not saying you're confessing your love like in these big extravagant ways. I'm just saying like
I've confessed my love before.
Oh my god.
yes, you have.
16.
Yes, she
You're
has.
already deeply in love when you guys are fresh out of diapers.
Daddy issues.
Oh.
Oh Jesus.
So you know how we were talking about we bring up the mommy issues at one point.
That's a good excuse. I like that one.
But when I say I got mommy issues, now nobody like
No, I believe that too.
I think yours are severe.
What?
Yours are-
How?
It's critical. It's
How?
critical.
How?
Not you know.
No, elaborate.
I
I'm
can't.
lost.
I can't even elaborate. It's just
So should people talk about falling in love more often? I
yes.
mean, you guys
Yes.
are young. My generation didn't do it. It was just sound like, yo, can I talk to you?
I had like 30
Yeah.
kids before
And then
20.
you kept moving. But I think you guys are far more expressive,
See?
far more emotional.
It was really that way, at least for me. It was really that way to like high school. I'm gonna be honest.
What,
So,
honey,
I-
wait.
Right.
So you tell me you were dating in elementary and middle school?
Hell
And he
yes.
was like,
Not my house.
Hell yes.
I love
Not in my
you.
house.
He was like
Whoa. I
7
ain't
years
never said I
old.
love
7
you.
years old. He
Hold
was
on.
like
I ain't
on
never
the
said I love you.
playground
How
with a
long have you two
sign.
known each
I
other?
love you.
Huh?
I don't know. I just met him
He
this
just
year.
felt like this year.
Oh, okay. Like,
I was not in 7th grade
Mhm.
confessing my love to
I
women.
said 7 years old.
7 years old. I definitely said I love you to a fine mom when I was like 7. Like
Yeah.
if there was like a beautiful like mom who definitely looks like she takes care of herself at 7 years old, I
Cure herself
definitely,
and cure her kids.
Yo,
Oh my
I
God.
definitely was like, "Hey, you are beautiful. I love you." Cause I lacked that mother figure in my life, so I probably just said that.
Okay.
What? I thought this was a safe space. We're open.
It is a
Yeah,
safe
it is. It's
space.
completely safe. Completely.
so let me ask you guys before I dip off and check on them.
Uh-oh.
What is love?
What
And what does love mean to you?
If you're not here. Okay.
It's a 90s R&B song.
Love is okay. Let me break it
Close
down.
the door
Close
on the
the
way out.
door, yeah.
Close the door on the way
I
out.
want to hear it.
You'll see the
Well, go
video.
Watch it. Love is a word.
Ooh.
I feel like love is selfish.
Love is just a
very
word.
selfish.
Mm.
Love is very selfish.
because you can say I love you and not mean it. I say it all the time. Like I could be like, oh my god, Chauncey, I freaking love you. I don't mean it. I don't love you at all.
I hope you get hit by a truck.
Like it's just a word that people use to express a feeling.
Yeah, I feel like
That
love
they
is
can't.
It's an overwhelming feeling of
Mm.
gratitude.
Mm.
Let's
No
talk
name
about
going
it.
crazy.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I feel like love is more of a feeling.
I
It's
feel
just
like
a
it's just
feeling.
selfish.
Love is very
Love
selfish.
is extremely selfish.
Very selfish.
But then again, there's always that one time though. Come on.
You had your you had your
Okay,
one time?
explain your one time.
There's a.
I want to know. I want to know more about this one time.
Quicksand. No.
Quicksand.
No,
Oh,
quicksand.
quicksand. You can't tell me that.
Quicksand. We live.
Okay.
We live.
Okay.
Hello.
So we still talking about love.
Yes.
Yeah, we said it's
What is it?
selfish.
Love is
Very
selfish.
selfish.
Love is a word.
Okay.
It's just an overwhelming feeling of gratitude.
Mm.
Gratitude.
Actually,
Love is weird
What's weird about it?
because love and hate correlate. Even there's like a very thin line between love
But
and
no.
hate.
See, going to the hate part, that's the easy out. Let's focus on the love part.
Love is very weird.
But what's weird about it?
It's just really, it's really weird.
The
Okay,
way
so
it
have you-
causes you to change yourself.
Yeah.
But do you
completely.
Like
have
the
to
way-
change yourself?
No, like
Or
not
do you
change
blame
yourself.
love for changing yourself?
It just
okay.
it does something to you.
Okay, my problem with love is
Hold that thought.
Okay.
Okay. I'm coming
I'll
back to
hold
your
it.
problem with love.
I hold it.
Tell
in
me
your
why it's
pocket.
weird. Go ahead.
Because it does something to you.
What does it do to you?
What does it do?
I don't know. I don't like how good I wait.
Huh?
You're looking at me like I'm crazy.
No, I'm not. I'm curious.
That's just his
I'm
look.
curious.
It's like, okay, you've loved people before. I feel like we've all loved
I
people.
love my kids, love my mom, dad, love my siblings. Yeah.
The stuff you would do for the people you love.
I think
Okay.
family love and relationship, friendship love is completely
Yeah, they're all
different.
different.
Why is it different?
Because
It shouldn't
I
be.
just
So are
think
you
it's-
telling me
It
there's
shouldn't
different
be
types
that.
of loves?
That's
I'm
my
sorry.
problem.
Yes.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
There
can I
is
get,
different types of love.
Love number 2
Yes,
and give me
yes.
a love number 3.
and a love number one on the side. Okay.
See, and that's what I was
Yes.
just gonna say. That's my
There
issue
are
with
different
it, though.
types of love.
That's
But
my
how?
issue. With it.
Seriously.
No, that is my
Because-
issue with
but
it, though.
there's
There
not.
shouldn't be.
And there
There
isn't.
shouldn't be.
But
Well,
there is
Why
one.
shouldn't
There-
there be?
Okay. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Break it down,
There
break
shouldn't
it
be.
down.
Okay, hold on, because I'm no expert. I
Break it
got
down.
mommy issues.
You heard the 90s R&B
Right.
songs,
But
though.
exactly.
Go for it.
See, okay. First off, the '90s R&B songs are toxic as that. That is not love. Well, some of them are.
Let's go
But
to
see,
60s.
here's the
But go
thing.
ahead.
But here's the thing, right? Thing about love is there shouldn't be multiple different meanings to it. It's like love should be unconditional. Like I just said, love is selfish, but love should be unconditional. Like the way you love.
I thought love was selfless.
Shh, let me speak. But I feel
Ooh.
like love is
Love,
the problem is okay. There's so many types of love that at this point, love is selfish because love should be unconditional. Don't get me.
Because there's a possibility that you'll look at me differently.
I'm not saying
Love is unavoidable.
How was love unavoidable?
my mom avoided
When
it
I'm
pretty
born-
well.
You're not off the hook, but go ahead.
When before
Born?
I'm born,
Born.
there's already a preconceived thought from my parents that they're going to love me. It's unavoidable. When you might not think, I can't do this.
You know,
You're
I
so
get what you're saying. I've heard like a lot of new moms say, like, as soon as like the baby was born, you just love it so much. Like it's just an unconditional love.
But that could change.
It
It
can
could definitely
change.
change,
I
but it's
survived
unavoidable.
You adapt to the baby. You adapt to the child's personality as the child grows and develops.
And some parents decide to stop loving you based on who you are.
No, I think some parents stop loving themselves.
Which makes it hard for them to love. Their
Right.
children,
It doesn't mean they don't love
exactly.
their kids. Some parents don't know how to love children. We throw everybody who can have a baby, we throw them all in the same box sometimes. And it's not fair because if you never experience unconditional love, how do you show it? There are people
Mm.
they're not.
That's my new
huggers.
manipulation technique.
They don't like to be touched because they've never been hugged. Or if you grew up in the system where hugging and all that physical contact is completely unacceptable and inappropriate, where do you learn, healthy touch and a healthy hug? So
I'm joking.
I hear you because I know I have kids, and you're right. As ugly as those little monsters were,
Huh?
and they were ugly. They're beautiful now, but babies are some hideous things.
What?
I was an ugly baby.
But oh
You calling
my
your baby
God.
ugly?
I was an ugly ass baby. Y'all want to see a picture? I will pull out.
I'm sorry.
Listen, everybody goes back and look at the baby pictures and go, "Ooh, I thought it was
Not
the most
I.
beautiful thing in the world."
Thought I said the cat. I was cute.
All right, let's go back. Now you said love is.
Unavoidable.
Tell me why it's unavoidable. You can't avoid
Because-
love.
No.
Why?
There's gonna be at least two people that you have love for in your life. You're gonna come across two people. If
I thought it was 3.
who said that? Did I tell you
that's
that?
No, you
Oh.
didn't tell me that.
I thought I told
That's
you
something
that.
I learned. Nah.
Okay,
I've
then
always heard that.
I just said 2. It could be 3, but I'm just saying that there are people in your life that you're gonna come across and you're gonna feel a sense of
if
love
it's meant
for
to
them.
be, it's gonna happen,
I
right?
was an ugly ass
Yeah.
baby.
No, you were cute.
Yo.
You were a
You're
cute
cute,
baby.
baby.
You a cute little
Are you sure that's you though? You don't got the same nose.
kid. You stole somebody's baby picture. So what time is
Okay,
it?
that's a
What-
big head.
You guys didn't give the definition of love. There are people out there waiting.
There's
What
not
is
a
love?
definition of love.
What
There's
is
not a
love?
definition of love.
What is it?
You're selfish.
It's not. How can love be selfish? Love should be selfless. If you love somebody, right? I love coming here and I love working with young people, right?
Mhm.
So is that me being selfish?
No.
Or is it me taking time out of my day when I could be making money? Isn't that like selfless? I mean, that's just an example.
I mean, I feel like depending on the person, love can have different meanings.
You're still going back to multiple meanings. There's only one meaning of love.
What do you tell me what
What's
the
you?
meaning of love is? You tell
What
me
is
there's
your
only one
lookout
meaning. What's
on
the
love?
meaning, Mr. Dictionary?
I could give you the definition, but that would make life too easy for you.
What
You
is
guys
the
are-
issue?
But
with
you
that's
guys are
your
student,
definition.
You guys are student scholars.
your whole
right?
generation fought to make our life easier, and now you're over here making it hard for no apparent reason. Just
I think my generation.
Give me some,
made life
Chauncey. Give me
far more-
some.
I think my generation made life difficult for the folks who came behind us.
yeah, y'all are.
We
some
made
assholes.
life really difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, look at your music. Look at the music you guys listen to.
Right.
And
We
who
can't
set the
compare.
tone for it.
We can't
It's
compare.
horrible.
We can't compare.
There's nothing in your music that talks about love. At least when I was growing up, we had songs that
I'm about to
broke
bring
down
90s
love,
R&B back.
relationships. Matter of fact, can you talk
don't-
about love without defining relationships?
Yes.
What's the difference between a boyfriend and a boy who's a friend? And at your age, why would you need a boyfriend when really all you need is a boy who's a friend? So talk to me. Talk to
Okay.
me.
I'm gonna talk
Talk
to
to
you.
me.
You give me a minute.
Okay.
Let me talk to you.
So the first thing that came to mind is company. I'm not gonna hold you. I love company. Listen, don't get me wrong. I love being by myself, but I also love company. You know?
Loyalty.
So you want companionship.
Yes, I
Loyalty.
want
But
companionship.
can't you get
I-
you can
You
get
can get that from
companionship, you can
friendship.
get loyalty from a regular friend. You guys are friends, right?
I
Are you
would
loyal
say
to each
so.
other?
I want somebody.
Do
to
are you guys company to each other? You guys keep each other
Yeah,
company?
but I'm
Okay,
a
so
boy who's a friend and a boyfriend. I feel like it's a different level of
I'm gonna
loyalty.
keep
But
it a
that's
buck
what-
with you. I just like to cuddle.
He goes on timeout every once in a while.
That was funny.
This is one of
That was a
those.
good one. That's about
All right, you can say something to redeem yourself.
I
take
appreciate
it.
I appreciate the honesty. Some people look for these complicated academic responses.
Oh,
So-
I'm so sorry.
Difference between a boyfriend and a boy who's a friend. Go ahead. While he fixes the microphone he just broke.
Chauncey, no.
Okay, I'll use my prime example.
Yep.
I had a boy who was a friend,
Yep. Hold on. Keep talking. Keep talking.
and
Y'all good.
Talk.
Yeah.
You had a boy who
Yeah, I
was,
had a
you
boy
had a
who
boy
was a
who was a
friend.
friend.
We started talking like every day,
Mhm.
and it was just like we would share things in common. Like it was just like the connection, got stronger, and then it just wasn't a friend anymore.
Yes, it was.
Well, he was still my friend.
It was a friend with just extra unnecessary added labels to it.
But there was also a lot of
I don't want to hear all those details.
yeah.
So
So that's
He doesn't want to hear all those details.
I wasn't gonna give you the details. you can have a say.
I can't believe you broke the microphone. What time is
What
it?
is a boyfriend?
It's 254.
Okay. So you guys, I want to know what. Let's talk roles. I mean, you talk about love. There's typically roles, expectations. There's like expectations that lead to that, especially if you're talking about someone who's non-blood related.
Mhm.
If you talk about a child, that's easy. You talk about a sibling, a parent, that's easy, right? But when it talks about someone who's not related, what are the expectations? If you meet someone and you fall in love, what are the expectations? How do the roles change? Like what are your expectations of a boyfriend? Or
Loyalty.
girlfriend? This is 2023, so I gotta ask.
Loyalty.
Your expectations of a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
I have to feel safe with you,
Mhm.
mentally, physically, emotionally.
Share goals
have-
in life.
Does it have to be shared goals?
Oh, it doesn't have to
shared
be
goals,
the
but
same goals, but like y'all both need it. Like I don't
If she
know.
wants to be a race car driver and you want to be a track star.
understanding.
Understanding. You
Yeah.
expect your certain expectation is that they just come in and automatically understand you.
No, but be willing to understand.
Be willing
Um,
to change.
No, I don't want. If I know who, see,
No.
I'm not going into any relationship thinking I'm gonna change somebody. If
Or thinking you have to change yourself to fit their expectations.
yeah, like
Right?
if
Don't give me the auntie look.
Yeah.
Don't. Go ahead.
I'm not doing it on purpose anymore.
if you always be friends with a person before you get in a relationship, and if you're friends with a person and you know who they are, why would you want to get in a relationship to change them? Like, were you their friend in the first place? Did you really like who they were? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Isn't that crazy? All the things that may attract you to a person when you get into a relationship are all the same things you want them to change.
That's funny.
If you meet someone and they're super flirtatious and you dig that, you broke the mic. Okay, and you dig that, then all of a sudden you're dating them and they're still the same way and you don't like it. Isn't that a problem?
Giving.
Yeah.
Is it manipulative?
Yes.
How?
You try to change somebody?
Yeah, if you try and change somebody, yeah.
I feel
Then I
like
gotta-
when you get into a relationship, there's just an added expectation that
She thought she was doing something, but go ahead.
I quit. Take
Go ahead.
this. You're
You
such
guys
a
keep the
loser.
conversation going. I'll get the mic.
When you
Use this
get
mic.
into a relationship, it's just an added expectation of who that person is supposed to be to you. I'm so sorry. I know. I'm so sorry.
Communication is very important because if
Yeah, but
Sometimes-
communication is important with everybody you love.
I know, but I'm talking about like really relationship wise. Sometimes you can't, if you aren't communicating with that person, and you feel this way about them, but they might not necessarily feel as strong about you, but you just assume since you feel this way that they feel this way. I feel like that can also mess up.
Hey, like my uncle said, closed mouths don't get fed. So if you don't communicate,
Your uncle's
Don't ex-
black.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was figuring that one out.
I know. I know. I know.
So if you
Heard
don't,
that a few times, huh?
Mhm.
I was like, yeah, I heard that one before. You know, baby, closed mouths don't get fed. You don't say nothing. You mean you don't want nothing.
Mm-hmm.
it means you're okay with it.
I'm intrigued. You guys,
I don't know.
please don't break that one.
I'm not. I swear I'm not.
So when my daughters are old enough to date, I need to know when to shoot somebody. Go for it.
How old is your daughter?
I will shoot you. I already told you. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to meet my kids, my grandkids, my nieces, my
Great-grandkids.
nephews, cousins, my friends'
I will
kids.
shoot you.
Nobody.
So
You-
siblings?
Chris is completely off limits.
Yeah.
I would advise you if any of your friends or siblings say, "Who's that? I think he's cute." Just be like, "No." No, really, no.
Why not?
But go ahead. So you said love is weird, love is
Love is
unavoidable,
so weird.
and he said love is toxic and
Whoa, whoa,
selfish.
whoa, whoa.
You said it's selfish. Selfish is toxic.
Mhm.
Sometimes you gotta
Right?
focus on yourself. Sometimes that's healthy.
Well, by
Focusing on yourself sometimes includes you being selfish.
so would you be in a relationship if someone else was selfish? They put in 70% of the work, the time, the emotion, the communication. You put in 30%.
Dang,
Would
they
you
put
think
in
that
a
was cool?
lot of percent.
Well, if he's being
No, it's
selfish,
not
then that
cool,
means the other
no.
person is doing all the work, right?
See, why not just let it be 100 and 100?
Well, it should be 100 and 100.
Yeah,
But is
100
that
and 100.
realistic?
Yes.
No,
I feel like
What?
not realistic.
okay. Stick with me here.
I'm with you.
Okay.
Don't look at me like
with
I'm
you.
crazy.
Okay, I'm giving you a side eye as soon as you say something.
You just don't look at me at all. Okay,
Okay,
so
I
I feel like when you're in a relationship, right, and you love somebody, I don't feel like every day it's going to be 50-50. Like, I don't feel like every day is going to be 50-50. Sometimes you're going to have to pick up some of the slack. Sometimes they're going to have to pick up some of the slack. And that's where the understanding, too, comes in. Like, if you really love this person, you know that they're not going to be on their A game every day. They're not going to be on their A game every day. You have to accept their bad days and their good days. You can't just love them on their good days. And yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because people are what?
not
Yeah.
perfect.
Not
Are
perfect.
human,
Yep.
I mean, I wouldn't say.
Very much human.
with the exception of Chris.
Oh yeah, I don't know what
I
he
still
is.
need a better explanation for why love is unavoidable.
It really
Because
is.
you can't
though.
avoid it. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
That's not an explanation. Well, give me an explanation because it is.
And you
But
can
it
argue with that.
is.
But
It's
Because we're
unavoidable.
humans, and
We are
whether we want
humans.
to
Love
admit it
is
or
a
not,
feeling.
people can avoid love every day.
Love is one of the first feelings that
Some people
we
run
are.
the minute love hits, so that's
Actually,
avoiding it.
not true.
Daryl.
You don't think? See, you don't think you can?
But you're.
All right,
It's not.
Daryl, hold on. You
There's
gotta-
a difference between loving and then allowing yourself to love. You can still love but not want it.
All right, no, hold on. I'm gonna
Still
put it the whole
unavoidable.
thing. I'm putting the whole relationship, whatever aside, right?
Don't
Love is a feeling.
start
At the
with
end of the day,
me.
yo, Daryl. At the end of the day, love is a feeling. Love is a feeling.
What is a feeling?
but what if
feeling
you're a
is something
psychopath and
feel.
you don't feel anything?
Then get out.
Get out.
I'm with that one.
Then get
Yeah.
out.
Do you think love is a
Get
simple? Love is
See,
just
I
a
could
feeling.
be a
It's more than
psychopath and
it's
still
more
love
than
a
a
bad.
feeling.
Love is very complex.
It's more than a feeling. It's like a shared energy.
It's an
You
You
emotion.
meet someone, you dig their
Mhm.
vibe. And it's
It's
like
shared
okay, and you
energy.
share. It's like you ever write a song with someone?
Okay,
You ever
man,
get with a
too.
musician?
Hold
and you
on.
write a
No,
song?
hold on.
Oh
You
my
said
God,
it's a
wait,
shared.
wait.
Daryl, I got a question.
Yeah.
You said it's a shared vibe, right?
Yes.
What about like ever loving somebody, right? But they don't love you.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
And that means it means you may dig that person, but that
That's not a
person's not really
shared
feeling
vibe,
you.
baby.
Right,
I
it's not
love
a
my
shared
mom.
vibe.
She don't love me. Let's put that into
It's not-
perspective,
it's
right?
not a shared vibe.
Let's.
So- It's not love.
Right.
I would love to
It's
be
kinda
your
like,
mom.
you
And you
know,
can say I would too.
In the larger picture,
See,
it's
she's
her
actually a
loss.
fun person to hang around with. She just, yeah,
yeah,
she get lit though.
yeah.
Give her a bottle of Patron,
Oh my.
she'll go crazy. Party, bad bunny.
Sorry.
What
Hold
that
on,
means
wait.
is her senses are blocked. The alcohol. A lot of people, you ever see people who drink a lot? I'm not saying she's alcoholic 'cause I don't know her, but people who drink a
I got
lot
it
are
from somebody.
practically incapable of loving or caring for anybody else. You drink too much, it blocks. I mean, when you're talking about a shared energy, you have to be able to feel, which means your
I
senses
thought
have
you was
to go up.
somebody's child.
Oh, it's time to go.
Wait, but hold on.
He is some.
I
Yes.
heard Janae Aiko. She said love is living on valued energy.
I don't know what that means.
I dig that.
Living
I'm stealing
on
that for a
valued
poem.
energy.
That's a song.
Oh, I
You
forgot.
value
Right,
that
make that a
person
song.
because energy is so strong. Can we talk about
Sing
energy
it.
in the next one?
Yeah.
Energy is so strong. And when you value that person's energy, it's like, I feel like when you're in love, it's like almost like being on a drug because you get dopamine. Like dopamine,
Be here
your
tomorrow
dopamine levels rise.
at 2:15. We're gonna continue this conversation.
Okay,
I have a
okay.
perfect guest who might just come in tomorrow to talk about that.
Oh, okay.
Woo!
I'll
What,
come in
give me that
tomorrow.
line. Love is what? Living on borrowed energy.
Living on valued energy.
Value energy. I'm writing that one down. All right, y'all.
I'm going home.
This is the Paulo
There's no
Fury
check
media
take
team.
back.
We'll holler at you
Oh, yeah.
tomorrow.
Really?
Check.
All right, y'all. I'm coming tomorrow.